All right, everybody. Here we are, the July Random Fuck Fest, or well, just for to be family friendly, we are calling it the Fun Fest here for stream. So, Twitch chat, I'm doing this old school style. Can you tell me if you can hear me okay, or if there's any echoing or any problems on Twitch, or if you're not hearing me
I
at
can
all?
hear. I can hear.
Coming through the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Well, for everybody who's joining who doesn't know what the format is basically we've taken everybody, thrown them into the pool, and randomized them using Excel. Um, randomize them into teams, and they play one game against a random team, another random team, and just like the old solo standard days, your scoreboard matters. So if you win and you're first place, you get 3 tournament points. If you are second place on the winning team, you get 2, and 1 point just for being on a winning team. So that encourages a lot of goal stealing and ball chasing and last minute touches, and that's why we call it the Fun Fest. We've already done a round of 4 games with 42 players, and we've taken the top 30 point getters to move on to the semifinals. So I'm going to share here the Excel sheet that we've been using. Is that showing up yet? Nope. There we go. All right. Exactly. I'm just doing it old school here. You get to see my whole Windows screen as if we're screen sharing, tech support style. All right. So here are the 30 players who made it past the first round. Some of these barely made it, like C Empty here, Gold 1. You wonder how he made it to the semifinals? That's because he was on 2 winning teams, and so he got 1 point. Even though his scoreboard was under 100 both times, it was good enough to be, random. The RNG put him on a winning team, so he's on to the semis. So enough with the explanations. What we'll do is we'll roll the teams. We'll pick which one seems to be most exciting, and then I will jump in the game. And we have a Rainwater and a Feisty Taquito that will cast and call the games for us. Rain, Taquito, you
Hello,
want to say hi?
everybody.
Hello.
Looking forward to it. This will be my second one, I think.
Nice.
I've never done this, and also I've never casted with Rainwater. So
No, I think I've hosted with you, but no, we haven't casted together. But I did get to play in this FunFest tourney before I hopped in the booth to cast right now. I did make it in, but had to drop out. But so far, it looks like we have some really good players, and we also have a returning champion from our last FunFest tournament that is kind of topping the leaderboards currently with 11 points out of a potential 12, and that is Mr. Black Flame of the server, as many of you know him. He is the freestyling coach. He is SSL in 1 or 2 different game modes, and he is definitely going to be one to look out for, or you do want him on your team, at least for these next 3 games.
imagine just dropping into the lobby, and that's the person you have to look at on the other side of the pitch.
That'd be terrifying.
you know what I'm saying? Like you're just like oh my god, I am I gonna get carried, or are we
No.
gonna actually beat him?
Yeah, that would be absolutely terrifying, honestly. I've played with him. He is a great guy. He's very soft-spoken, very kind of quiet, but he is a very knowledgeable player as far as game sense goes and any kind of gameplay. And like I said before, he is a freestyling coach as well, so he has a lot of tricks in his bag, and I'm hoping we're going to get to see some of those tonight.
That is the best thing about having a freestyle coach or just a freestyle player in general, is their ability to control the ball.
Yeah. No, it looks like magic. Or if anyone plays Rumble out there, it looks like he's somehow using like grappling hook or plunger sometimes, or he's got the magnet. It's just hovering around him like a moon going around Jupiter. It's just, you don't know how it's connected to him, but he's somehow keeping control of it.
All right, Rain, Taquito, we're gonna roll it up, and you guys have been talking Black Flame up so much. I think we're gonna have to spectate his game no matter what here. So.
Absolutely.
I've hidden the
Let's
names
go.
so that we can kind of look at just the ranks to make sure they're kind of distributed evenly. And we're going to start rolling here. Let's see how that looks. No, there's 2 GCs on that team, so that's going to make it tough. So we'll roll again. Yeah, that's another one there. that might work. No, let's go one more here. I think it's a little tougher with less players here than we had the first round. But we've got two GCs against each other in this game. This one looks pretty even. The GC is with the gold one, and we know who that gold one is. There's only one player here. So yeah, I think we'll go with this with this lineup, and we'll unhide, and people can see which lobby they need to go to. And yeah, like you said, or like I said, we were talking about Black Flame, so we would he's got Big G on his team.
Let's go, Big G! Big G!
We also have another freestyler on the opposing team. Silver 9500 is another server freestyler. Grand champion ranked, but he is kind of C2 in some other game modes, as probably a lot of people know. Freestylers aren't the highest. Freestylers aren't always the highest in competitive ranks, but
exactly
for it.
Exactly. Like freestyling it's an art. You know what I mean? It's an art that has to be like refined over time, and sometimes your rank will suffer because of it. I have got a friend of mine. He's a freestyler on KBM, and he's like C1. I don't think he's ever peaked past like C1, but he can play like a GC2 when it comes to hitting the ball in the air. So.
And, yeah, I mean, I just learned kind of, I guess, within the past month or so that kind of the undefined game mode for freestylers in Rocket League is 1v1 casual. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah. So what a lot of freestylers do is they'll tank their MMR a little bit, their casual MMR to get a rank closer to theirs, or just, you know, give or take something relative to what their actual comp rank is. And they'll practice their mechanics in the 1v1 in the casual while they're actually like sometimes they're clipping, you know, sometimes they're just going for gift your game clips or metal clips, but they're actually still practicing, like they're genuinely trying their best to execute these mechanics to it like expert precision.
Yeah, I'm going to type in here 1 second if you can carry at 5 speed just to check up on the players and make sure everyone is joining in this match so we have a ready time.
All right, I see we got 3 in the lobby right now. Iggy, Silver 95 and Silver 9500 and Talisman. I see those 3 players. I don't know who else we're waiting on. This is a Black Flame game, right?
This is.
Okay, yeah,
Silver and Big G, also another grand champion for server. Talisman, also another GC for a server.
Okay,
this might be a little bit of a struggle for Ignited Blue. She is Plat 3, but hopefully maybe she can kind of get carried to victory.
Oh, we actually got people dropping in already. I think they're ready to go, Ray. I don't think we need to waste any more time right now.
Alrighty, I'll just confirm and tell them to join. Good luck, have fun, as from Big Gigantic. And here we go for our first series game of 3 total, 1 game of 1. But we're going to carry it onto the field. Black Flame is our average bronze player, just so if anyone gets confused on that. He does have a reserved account for his very high rankings, but also one for kind of more of his freestyle and his play. But going back onto the field here, Ignited Blue trying to catch whiff of something with those beautiful tires that she has gotten on here for our ugly car contest, but unable to kind of get away with it.
Beautiful tires for the ugly car contest. Are you kidding me? What a conundrum of a statement. But hey, yeah, but the teeth tires, let me tell you, the teeth tires are actually peak. So I don't want to hear anything about ugly. They are 100% beautiful. That pass back though, right there on the field from Thomas Pax, looking good for average bronze player with Black Flame, like you said, but they couldn't sneak it past that post right there. So it's gonna be up to Iggy to try to push it forward, but unfortunately she throws away the possession. And we've got our other freestyler here, Silver 9500, trying to create an opportunity. Talisman looking good at the net, but can't land the shot.
Yeah, Silver's gonna try and skyball it onto the backboard. Big G goes for it to get it clear, but go over to Black Flame over there in the corner. Silver trying to make light of this situation and get it over to Talisman. Goes in for the touch, but is swept away by a double commit from the orange team.
And so, like, as Skitch said, everybody, we're definitely looking at scoreboard here. So, of course, you do want to win the game, but at the same time, everybody, I think their job right now is literally just touch the ball as much as they possibly can, get the bumps, get the clears, shots on goal, what have you. Like sometimes you got to recognize that. And I guess in this Fun Fest, goals don't matter as much if you're constantly handling the ball. And Orange was doing a great job to defend against Blue, who's handling the ball very well. And now they're going the opposite way. Oh, Thomas Pax cutting off that pass to Black Flame. It could have been good. And there's Big G putting one on. Never mind, it's cleaned up right there by Black Flame. And Orange team is on the board first.
Yeah, Big G rocking the Nomad here, was able to get a good touch off the backboard, handing it right over to average bronze player, aka Black Flame. A great team play there. We're not going to go into the second kickoff here. Thomas wins the kickoff, tries to get this mid boost. A little bit of confusion on the wall though for the Orange team here, but Thomas gets a good bump in the net, opening it up for Big G. And that, oh my gosh, the flotation device on the Nomad. I can't believe it.
Look, that's what he's swimming, you know what I'm saying? He's swimming through the blue side, getting these shots on net. And what better car to do it in than the Nomad? Come on, the Nomad, the new car that got presented in Season 6. A lot of people might have hated on it. I actually like it. It makes me feel like a lighter version of the Merc.
It looks like a potato to me. If anyone's ever watched kind of like the series on YouTube, it's really popular, Potato League. It kind of makes fun. People send in their clips of like funny moments, funny things happening. And anytime I see the car, I'm just like, it's a potato car. And even going in with that, I kind of saw like the teeth on the car as well with Iggy and also a couple other players. And I know hitting tire shots can make them a little bit of a softer touch, but maybe getting the mullers in there, they'll kind of get some sharper edges and some really good clears.
You telling me like we got dentists in the game? Dentists out here, people like just poking holes?
Hey, maybe it's an advantage.
You're crazy, Rain. You're crazy. But Thomas Pax, back to the game, did score that last point. I know we didn't talk about it, but Thomas Pax was able to get a shot on net. And what are you, Big G? You're a bully. You're not Big G. You're Big B, big bully.
Iggy and Big G were going in for an embrace in front of the net here and just absolutely cuts. I don't even know what happened there. That was just interesting to say the least. It looked like almost like a kiss was about to happen.
we call those fake bumps, okay? Rain, fake bumps. He was fake challenging the bump is what was happening. He scared Iggy away from the net. Right now, Black Flame though trying to maintain possession, gives it over to Big G in the mid. Okay, Talisman gets a chance to push it forward, going for that bump, which could have been crucial, but what needs to be more crucial, guys, on Blue is you gotta put one in the net, because right now,
gosh.
Orange is just racking up those points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, average bronze, he was able to get a really smooth clear out there, and Silver just wasn't able to keep up or catch up with it and kind of get a redirect of a touch to get some of the pressure off them. But man, are they under some pressure. We're looking at a 5-0 game right now, a minute and a half left on the clock. Like I said before, this is a 1-of-1 series for these two teams right now, and after this one we're going to be going into a completely new 1-of-1 series with different players on each team as well. But going back onto the field, Talisman has a good opportunity, tries to go in for a ground to air dribble, but is taken away. Iggy is keeping the pressure on, gets the bump on Thomas, but no one is home to collect from the blue team and try and make a good push forward here. Guys, I want to see something on the field here. Talisman, I think he's listening to me though. He's trying to get a little bit of aggressive.
You gotta think though, if Big G is close to Grand Champ, C3, whatever, having somebody like Black Flame on their team only makes them a stronger player. And so it is really tough here on the blue side with Silver 9500 being you know, we'll call them the top guy, the top dog on the blue team. With Talisman, it sucks when you want to follow up on the team plays, you want to calculate these things, but you can't because you're afraid to cut off the quote unquote better player, a more mechanical player. But with a 7-0, I mean, if we could just get 1 point, I wouldn't mind packing my bags and going to see Brazil, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're going to need 3 plane tickets potentially, but we're going to be waiting on the side and see if our seats open up on that plane here in the next 37 seconds going into this next kickoff. Little bit of, oh my goodness, a 5-car bump and execution for the kickoff here. Everyone's kind of in a scramble and a panic. Talisman goes up the ceiling, goes down for the ground pinch, but fakes it and gets the Brazil. Everybody pack your swimsuits. We're going.
I mean, I don't know if I'm packing my swimsuit, my raincoat, rain boots, summer clothes. I don't know, man. I don't know what the weather's like down there. But
It's
right
hot
now,
and humid.
oh, well, it's not any better where I'm at, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But what does matter is hoping that blue can finally put another one on. Silver doing a great job to maintain possession of that ball. We're going to be pushed back on defense for orange with 10 seconds left. Can they put one more on the board? Denied right there by Black Flame. And I think that seals the deal, Rainwater. Orange team is just going to get the better of them this time.
Looks like Black Flame is trying to end it, but accidentally bounces it off the corner, giving Big G and a little bit of... Oh, man, Thomas is trying to recollect the ball, going into the center. Silver swipes it across. Black Flame tries to keep it up. Go in. Oh, my goodness. What a legend. Trying to keep the ball up and give them one more on the board.
No way, bro. No. Silver got that almost all by themselves.
He did, and congratulations, blue team or orange team. I am so sorry for winning that. Now with the point system, like we had talked about before, Black Flame, average bronze player, he is going to be getting 3 tournament points for this win. Big G with 2, Thomas Pack with 1, and we're soon going to be moving into the next best of 1-of-1 game for our new 6th contestants. Maybe have some returning.
If Black Flame is coming back in here again, I am just absolutely worried for these guys because it is just watching him play, watching him control the ball is, you definitely can tell that the mechs are there. But also when you have somebody like Big G with you, Big G is helping out tremendously on the field. So yeah. I could definitely say orange side, as much as I hate to be biased, they 100% had the advantage this game.
Yeah, definitely a lot of different play styles that were on the field right now. Like we had mentioned before, Black Flame, he's very freestyler, very mechanical player. Anything that would be under the book as far as mechanics goes and different plays, he definitely has some knowledge of it. And Big G is more positional, but has those really standard, solid mechanics down for a grand champ to be able to get in there and play the right games. And honestly, they kind of had a full front of a team to put up, and blue team was kind of looking down the shot of a barrel, and it was looking a little scary.
All right, Rain, Keto, thanks for calling that game. Looks like everyone submitted their scores pretty quickly. Can you guys hear me on the Twitch stream? Am I coming out through Twitch? All right. I don't normally run the back end, so
I will confirm it's a little delayed.
It's fine. Okay, so we've got the scores here. Players, if you're watching on the Twitch stream, please take a look. I can't share my screen because I'm running the back end too, but you guys submitted your scores. Everything looks good so far.
And you can be heard, just letting you know.
Awesome. Thank you. So I'll give it 10-15 seconds for people to take a look and see if everything looks good, and then we'll move on to the second round. To our magical reroll.
Alrighty, can I look at some of these?
Okay. All right, I don't hear any complaints, so I will. Let's hide that. All right, I've got the Discord channel in my other ear, and they're trying to mess me up here. So they're being a bunch
of rowdies.
Riffraff's not here. Riffraff's not here, but we've got plenty of riffraff. I'll tell you what. All right, rolling for game 2 here. Let's go ahead and hit the roll button. Oh, that's some ugly matchups here. That's too many GCs on one team. You gotta spread these GCs out.
Yeah, they're just invading and polluting.
Here we go. That one looks good. We got a couple of GCs against each other. GC carrying the gold. Split up the GCs. All right. I like this matchup. We're gonna unhide it here and see who is On whose team? All right. All right. So let's take a look here.
Alrighty.
Which team? Which game do you guys want to cast here? I mean, I think Raido's game might be good.
Either Arloa 4-5 also looks good. 3 would also be a good one.
Yeah, let's
AJ or Feisty, you got anything?
Let's jump into game 3 here, and we'll.
I was gonna say 2 or 3 honestly looks really good. 2 or 3 looks just fine to me.
So these will be the players that we're casting here, and I will jump into the lobby as soon as it's up.
So for our game 3 here on the blue team, we're gonna have Skrizzy, Lickety Split, and Papa Rolls in contention with Dr. Fro Fishman and Daddy David FTW. Just for those that are kind of looking on Twitch right now in the standings currently, we only have one person that came out with a win from that on our game 1 that wasn't shown on here, and that was Papa Rolls. He kind of got the charity point. He was just kind of carried through his last game, it looked like, but no one else looked like they won their games that we're about to be watching right now in our second 1-of-1 series, though. But I do recognize a lot of these players, Feisty, and definitely kind of a very broad skill range throughout everyone in both teams.
Exactly. What a good thing that you can see is that the C3, C1, and D3 side of Dr. Fro, Fishman, and Daddy David, it just because you know the top side has a GC on the team, if that C3 and C1 click up very well, that could be a very, very deadly team, because Diamonds being so close to champ like they are, they're starting to become a lot more competent. The skill set is starting to increase a little bit more. They're starting to really hone in on the mechanics that they need to fix to push to the next level. So we might see a very strong game coming out on the side of that bottom team right there.
Yeah, I think it's kind of going to be a toss-up, honestly. I was thinking last game was going to be a lot closer of a series, but there was a very vast difference in one of the players' skill range versus the other two that were on the team. Sometimes that can make a good difference just because the opponents don't really know necessarily what that person can do skill-wise, and they're a little bit more unpredictable, but it seems like they were able to get a little bit of an edge on them. And we had Brazil to almost a Barcelona for a moment on our first series, but we're going to go into our game 2, 1-of-1. Do we have any predictions?
I want to call. Okay, so if the side is orange with Fishman, Dr. Fro, and Daddy David, I will call that team. Whatever team they end up on. If they're orange, that is who I'm going with.
Alrighty, well, I was going to call the blue team, so this works out. But, ooh, looks like we're having a false start here. I think we're going to back that out. Maybe remake the lobby potentially.
What it looks like.
Yep, but I'm not sure. We're having people join, but the clock is running thin. But it looks like we're going to back out. I'm going to let the players know. Feisty, if you can carry.
All right, guys. So clearly, everything that just happened in that lobby proves that we are all very old here. We are kind of senile. We don't know what we're doing. Don't know how to join lobbies properly. I'm just saying, it doesn't mean that we're not old. like what? Yeah. Like,
I think he's talking to somebody.
Yeah, okay, I thought Skitch was talking to us for a second. I was like, hey, like, don't pop in here like that.
Talking crap, talking smack.
Yeah, like, I'm just trying to talk to the stream, man. Don't yell at me. What did I do?
I'm doing my job, man.
Yeah, you can't. You asked me to come in here and talk. I'm just talking, man. But we're on the back end right now trying to figure it all out. Like I said, clearly
I'm going blue.
You're going blue?
I'm going blue.
Okay, so
I got
Skrizzy,
my man, on there. We also have a new production member, Lickety Split. He is going to be joining us kind of on the back end of production. Just kind of got into training this week. Played with him this morning. Very nice guy. Very skilled player as well. More positional, but Scrizzy is more mechanical. Papa Rolls is a really good middleman, so I'm going blue 100%.
Hey guys, thanks for the analysis. Unfortunately, a lot of issues with Game 3, and Scrizzy lost power of
Oh,
but he's gonna be a minute to reboot.
Cool.
So we're gonna jump right into Game 2.
All right, everything goes out the window.
Yeah,
everything we just talked
Sorry
about.
that.
So we're doing new predictions.
Will be Iggy, Rigel, and Mikey versus Papa, Talisman, and Fallen Justice.
I can't believe Orange clearly won the game where we were gonna watch. So take that, Rainwater. I obviously picked the right team. So, anyways, back on the field for this new lobby here. Clearly, Blue is up right now. Blue with Ignited Iggy is actually on the winning side. You love to see it. You got Rigel and you have Mike. They're holding it down right now. Rain.
Yeah, they're doing something right now. Iggy is kind of being Atlas right now, holding up the team, getting a one shot in, but it looks like Mikey is kind of second right now with a goal and a shot. Rigel, the grand champion, is up there holding the top of the team and the top of the totem pole. Orange, Papa, Fallen, and Talisman. It's really anyone's game on them. If somebody can get 1 or 2 goals on each or per person, it's going to be a really big fight for as far as who's going to get those tournament points here. But going back into it, Rigel gets a little bit caught up in the orange team's net, but gets a pass over to Mikey. Iggy being aggressive, trying to get that push one more through. Rigel's going to sweep back in around here, goes in for the touch, open in front of the orange net, but nobody home to collect, and a little bit too forward on that one.
We call that calculated, by the way, Rain. You see that? That was very calculated. Talisman knew exactly what he was doing when he was challenging Iggy. She just, she made the wrong move. She got outplayed 100%. That was completely on purpose by Talisman. Great shot. Great shot. On the kickoff, though, Fallen Justice going to challenge us in the corner on Rigel, but definitely loses that one, unfortunately. But now it's up to the 2 GC or high-level players right there, Talisman and Rigel, going one-on-one. And it's going to get sent the other way. We're going to do this little boomer ball thing that always happens in the middle of the game when you don't know what to do just yet. But Orange maybe mounting a comeback here, Rain, honestly.
Yeah, and if you look at the orange team's points right now, they're all very close together. I mean, Papa and Talisman, they're within 22 points of each other, so they would be battling for those tournament points. And Fallen is making a really close comeback as well, almost now passing 200, equalizing this game. Talisman was able to get a really good pop up there, went for the touch, got it off the back. Oh, I'm sorry, Fallen went up for that, and Talisman was able to collect from it, giving Fallen some points and scooching him even closer to Papa now. He is now 10 points away.
That is gonna be the scariest thing too, when literally you know you're in the lead and you're trying to hold that lead to get more of the points from everyone, and you're just barely behind the person in the front, and then you're just, every touch you get, you inch closer, so you're constantly flashing the scoreboard, checking to see if, like, okay, I can move on, I can move forward, I can do this. But Fallen Justice is the one who's gonna break that comeback, curse, gonna take the lead right here. Orange up 3-2, and nobody home on the blue side. Gotta be a miscommunication in the comm line.
Yeah, and with that, Fallen Justice was able to pass up Papa in points now with 2 tournament points as of right now. We have 80 seconds left on the scoreboard. Orange making a fierce comeback and keeping themselves in the play and in the game right now. Rigel is going to have to try and keep a little bit of hold on here. Goes in for the pinch. Wasn't able to get it though. Talisman was able to get a good little pop over there now to Papa, but a calculated whiff, hopefully kind of giving Orange Team a little bit more time to take repossession of it. Rigel goes back in with it. Fallen gets a little bit of a kind of a mustardy save there. Not the best, not the cleanest, but we're all kind of keeping in hands reach of the ball right now. It is just bombs, demos, and deaths right now on the field. Everyone is scrambling to try and either keep hold of their lead or to try and keep hold or try and push forward and get another goal on the field there. I think we almost had an own goal. That was a little scary.
I know you try to hold possession so much that you put it in your own net, and you're just like, "Yep, that was me. That's exactly what I did. I am the best. Check me out, guys. I'm ruining the lead for us. Don't you worry. I got it all." Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoa! Rigel!
No. Oh my gosh.
Sneaky. Look at this. Mike right there. Rigel's like, "Hang on. Yeah, look, I'm just looking at the goal. No big deal. Don't bother me."
Yeah, I was lost in that moment, and that is just a great example of game sense and knowing where you are, even when you're in those really bad positions, when your neck is just breaking because you're staring at the ceiling because you're just not in the right place at the right time. But it looks like we could go into overtime here. Rigel needs to sweep it away, though. Alpha tries to go in for a touch, but Rigel continues. He might try and get it, but OT. Let's go racing, going into the next kickoff.
Oh man, OT. I thought you were about to hit me with an ole on the kickoff, but here we are. Rigel pushing down. It's gonna be off the backboard. Can Iggy follow it up? They're a little too close. It's off the back wall again. Papa's gonna clear. Get it pushed away now. Rigel in the mid. That's gonna be barred out and in. What?
Oh my gosh.
What? Rocket League. She giveth and she taketh away, and sometimes she's even more forgiving than she is rude. That is all I gotta say about that.
Mikey was able to get in for a good center there, passing it over to Rigel with the bar down, and blue team did not suffer, even under getting almost outscored on here and tying it up into overtime. Congratulations. Rigel will now be having 3 tournament points, followed by Mikey with 2 and Iggy with 1, just to exist and kind of be there. But good job to everyone on the blue team. Orange, you made it a really good, close fight. And honestly, like we said before, we thought it was going to be anyone's game.
Rain, please carry me for a second. I had to take this phone call real fast. I apologize, stream. I did not expect to get an important phone call, but just give me 1 moment.
All good.
Rain,
I think we're going to go to Skitch.
Rain, is your hubby around? He might have dropped. Some people thought that it was only 1 semifinal round when it's supposed to be 3 full games, but we lost.
Oh my goodness.
We lost some players, including Giggle and Diddler. So I figure you should be able to grab him by the ear and get him in this game. They're all waiting for him.
Yep. Let me go yell at him real quick. You carry the stream, Skitch.
All right. Let me switch back to the sheet here as far as I have it for now. Yeah, it seems that people aren't realizing that they had to stick around, that they had 3 full games to see if they could make the finals. So, and I'm hearing the Skrizzy's game, or Skrizzy is not back yet from his power outage, so I don't know what to do about that. We may have to. I don't have anybody hanging out as a potential substitute. Is there anybody in the lobby right now that was not playing? No, everybody in the lobby is here. So let's see. We'll have that leaves us with a couple games unplayed. Let's see. We got some folks in 2 max. Reaper Den is down there. Skrizzy. Does anybody have a C3 GC friend that can take Skrizzy's place? Let me know in chat if there's somebody around that who can fill in as a last minute sub. I don't care much about the integrity of the tournament because this is a random fuck fest, so we'll just like good old solo standard, man. Anything can happen. Yeah, your teammates can be anybody, any rank. Let's see who we got. All right, let me check the scoreboard. Let me see if there's any scores submitted yet for the last couple games. Let me take care of that at least. Getting Bapsy's game. Winning team, Baps is 3 points with 459 on the scoreboard, followed by Rumblefish for 2 and 338. And Joe saw, that should be a 2. That's a 1.
It seems like there was some miscommunication because a lot of the players were thinking under that if they lost their game that they were out.
Yep.
And so it was him plus some other ones too, because he said he had asked around and that's what they all told him.
I don't know. That's the wrong people. Cause,
I know. That's why I said he can't come. He's in the shower now.
Oh no.
But
I apologize.
It's all good though. I think hopefully we have enough players to kind of finish up this.
I'm gonna need to find 2 substitutes then, because I've got Giggling, who's decided to take a shower, and Skizzy, who's still out of power.
Uh-oh.
So
Alrighty, well...
Let me
Why don't
get
you just-
scores.
Can you guys hear me?
Who's that?
That's a lickety.
Yeah, Lickety, what's up?
He just left. Do you want me to go invade 3 Max and see if Percussive and Lou want to hop in?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright.
Thanks. I'm gonna get some.
Well, I see we're having a bunch of difficulties now, huh?
Well, yeah, some people didn't realize it's a 3-round semis. So some people left and thinking they were out. And then Skrizzy is having some electrical problems and can't get back on. So
Oof.
that's 2 players gone, and I need we need our team to 3 to play. So
Yeah, I was wondering why everyone just left so quickly. That's so strange. I mean, don't let me say this as completely professionally as possible, because I don't want it to sound like I'm coming at anybody. It was obviously completely explained thoroughly how this was going to go. It's series of best of ones. Points will be collected. If you get enough points, you'll move forward, and then we'll re-roll teams, right?
yes, sir.
Alrighty.
That's good.
Okay, then why would everybody leave?
We're all they didn't take their memory medication this morning, so
I'm telling you, we are proving every moment, guys, that old farts is the absolute perfect namesake. That's all I'm gonna say.
Alright.
Hey,
So
Rain, Fishy says in Twitch you make Giggling come play his matches naked.
I'll
Wow.
drag him out of there.
All right.
Soaking wet, holding a controller at a PC. Man, that sounds
All right. Did we
Terrifying.
get some subs?
Yes,
I
we're
moved
trying to figure
Percussive
out.
and Lou into
Percussive?
there,
Okay.
and Lou Skies.
Okay.
Uh,
Percussive?
eh,
You there?
Percussive and
Alright.
Lou Skies.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, it sounds like they're still in the game. So, but they said they'd play after their game is done.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll say they had a couple minutes kind of left on a
So
clock
we've got
there, but
we've got 2 games still to play in round 2. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the lobby now too. All right, I'm speaking to both Twitch and the lobby. We've got 2 games to go because we've had 2 people that one person, Skrizzy, was unable to continue because of electrical problems at home, and Giggling Diller is decided to take a shower because he felt dirty playing. With
I'm
volleyball.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So we still got
That's
2
my
games
husband.
in
I'm
round.
sorry.
We've still got 2 games in round 2 to play. So I think we've got Percussive and Lou as substitutes. So we'll throw them in there, and we'll spectate one or the other one, and hopefully we'll get these out of the way. Percussive, let me know, you guys out of your game?
No, I created the lobby. And RLOF3. Fro, we're ready for you.
sounds intimidating.
Okay, Fro did it. You guys can don't be in the casting channel because you're going out on stream. So.
All right,
There
easy
we just-
enough.
Aries is jumping in. I didn't set the permissions correctly.
Well, we're gonna
Alright.
get to broadcast an extra game.
Yeah.
There we
Bonus
go.
game.
Yeah, that's what I love to see.
This
Okay.
will be another round 2.
Yes, sir. Percussive, you there?
No, he slipped out. Oh no, he's on the. Oh,
So Rain, when you talked to them, you told them that they're jumping in, right? Rain, you there?
Yes, sorry, I was unmuting my mic. Yes, they are going to be. I moved them over and told them that we'll add them to the roster, and they will
They're in
need.
the
I don't
lobby,
think
but
they
they're
know which
not,
lobby.
Right, but they're not answering me, so I'm trying to get them. Oh,
Mm.
'cause my mic's not. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I just don't think they know which team to join.
Sorry, my mic on the other machine that I'm trying to talk to lobby is not working for some reason. Okay, let's do this.
I can move them over to their designated teams if you want me to, or
Sounds like they're still playing. Can you jump into the main lobby and
yeah, just let me know.
yeah. Hey guys, can you hear me now? It wasn't checking my mic. Okay. Percussive, Lou, are you guys out of your game? Can we get you to sub in a threes game? Oh, wow, what is going on? No, my browser. Check, mic check. Can you hear me now? This is terrible, guys. My bad.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I'm about to say I don't think we're having any issues over here with waiting.
Okay. The problem is I can't talk to the lobby here without jumping in there because my other PC's not collecting my. Okay, they got 30 seconds here, and we'll get them in.
Alrighty. Well, which lobbies are we going to be looking at for the next game for us to look at for the round 2?
Not sure yet. Get through this here. Okay.
Well, it looks like it could be either RLOF 1, because that's where my husband was.
Right. Okay. So it seems might be this upcoming game might be a little. Hello.
And then I don't know what the other one would be. I don't know who the other person. Do you know who the other person that dropped
Blue
out?
Skies, and that's Scrizzy. So
Oh,
we're gonna
Scrizzy
put.
dropped.
Okay, can you hop into the main lobby and tell Percussive to take over for Scrizzy in
Okay.
RLF 3, and then
Percussive in
Lou will take over
3.
for Giggling Diddler in lobby 1, and there might be a little mismatch, but it is what it is for now. So.
I'm about to say we're making adjustments the best we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you worry, Sketch. I am passing the time by sitting in free play while we all figure this out.
Appreciate it, sir.
I understand, man. It is hard to wrangle all these people and get all the rules correctly.
You know, it was fun when we had 42 people. We managed to get through that with no problem. And we cut down to 30, and it's
Everything went out the window.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's getting late. It's past people's nap times. I know I missed my.
I mean, honestly, dude.
All right. Let's see if Rain can get everybody wrangled into the lobbies. And doesn't help that my other machine that I'm trying to organize things on is not reading my mic input.
Alrighty, she's back.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing, Rain? Who's where?
Percussive is in 3. Skies is in 1.
Okay. Great. Okay. Let's go watch 3.
Alrighty, and this is gonna be our extra match. Those of you looking on Twitch, this is going to be a round 2 match. The previous one we looked at was a round 2, but we had some false starts and some missing players. So y'all are gonna get to watch an extra game.
Woo! We love extra games.
All right. Here we go.
It's the game that I picked. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
We are missing a player. We are missing a player.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. We're missing Percussive. We're literally missing Percussive.
No.
We're missing Percussive. That's the only player we're missing. Yeah.
We're having a 1v1 right now.
Yeah. I guess we'll just reset the lobby because that's the best thing to do. Percussive, where are you?
Killing me, Smalls.
Honestly. Look, we're like what's Skitch just said. They missed their nap time. They forgot to take their memory medicine. I mean,
Yep.
we're all over the place.
Is Percussive and yes. Okay, I see somebody has joined the VC for Percussive's team, just to clarify some things.
We love to see it, guys. This is what we thrive for.
All right,
But
I know you've got another what'd you say, Smash Brothers tournament to cast after this. So
Oh yeah, that's at like 7 p.m., dude. That's like for me now. It's 2.5 hours from now. Yeah, we're good. We're good, dude.
all right, looks like
I am-
everybody's in now.
Okay, we're doing this. We're doing the dang
Here
thing.
we go.
Guys, stop joining and leaving.
They're waiting for their turn. There we go. Let's see how it's
We did
All
it.
right, you guys are
We
off.
did it.
All right. This is another round 2, our second round 2, different team, 1-of-1 match. Blue team, Percussive, Lickety Split, and Papa Rolls, challenged by Orange team, Daddy FTW, Dr. Fro, and Fishman. Another very vast skill base here, and with that, Percussive taking up the board with 1 goal.
You know, it was purely skill. Look at this, all skill, all day. All 3 people mixed up. Lickety Split in the position to go for a pass. So the bump was a great idea, actually. But the problem is Percussive just lightly flipped the ball over 2 people, and you can't be the guy in the back position leaving the goal open when both of your teammates are flopping like fish out of water.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Lickety Split, I think we had a card change. He's now in the Dominus. Papa Rolls goes up for a good backboard touch to Percussive, was unable to get it, but Lickety was able to make the loop around town and collect on his pass. Good little fake there, I suppose. So Papa Rolls was able to just put it up there on a podium and just set it up right there for Lickety. Now, look at Blue Team. All their points are very close together. No fair winner yet as far as who's going to get those tournament points.
Literally, somebody just needs to score a goal. That's it. Someone just needs to score a goal. Needs to get a good bump.
Save.
Touch the ball a couple more times. D-Fro with a good throw downfield, but Percussive making that save look absolutely flawless and easy. But coming in now, we've got Fishman. Can they get a good touch? They get it into the corner, but they can't get it out. Hang on. There's D-Fro with the shot, but Lickety Split is able to get it away with their namesake, Lickety Split.
I like that. It's kind of a tongue twister and a demo by Fishman clearing out the goal. Last second decision. Fishman was able to get a good touch, but Lickety tried to take it away. Fishman saw Percussive and said good night. Sang him a bedtime story, tucked him into bed, and got 1 on the board for Orange Team.
You know, I love demos, and I love defensive demos. Those are my favorite demos. Offensive demos are good, but defensive demos, when you're rotating back and like your team is still on offense, those are just so clean. And good on Fishman to recognize that opportunity for Daddy David, but it doesn't matter because we've got players like Percussive on the opposite side of the field who are just going to send it down the other way on a counterattack.
Yeah, Percussive is very strong, man. Strong player. And kind of can recognize what he needs to do in a given split second and is able to make those choices very, very quickly. But hopefully Orange Team can kind of try and see that now. Hopefully that we're seeing that. They also can see that now as well and change their play style and maybe take advantage of Fishman's discovery and just taking out the player, Percussive himself, and get those points and those goals scored.
It's not so much a good thing to note. It's not so much about taking out a specific player, more so disrupting the player's opportunities. So yeah, Percussive is going to put 1 on. He's going to put it on good. Lickety Split is also going to shoot 1 on target very good. But if you take out one of those strong players, the passing opportunity to the weaker player, no offense to anybody's rank, just becomes a little bit harder. So you gotta recognize maybe sometimes hunting down someone specific isn't the move.
That is true, and I think I 100% agree with you there. Kind of instead of going out of your way to keep demoing somebody, just disrupting the play and causing confusion can do a lot more damage and hurt than good. And I'd say hopefully Orange Team heard your coaching and will kind of take advantage of that here. But with Daddy David going with a 1v1 against Percussive, didn't pan out for him, though. Percussive tried to take it away. He keeps possession, goes in for the dribble, passes it to Papa Rolls, and it slides in right in front of Fishman.
My point. Exactly. Look at that infield pass. Papa Rolls, recognizing it. Boom. Just a little 1-2 off the sidewall. And those things like that. Yeah, we're doing a chaos game. Yeah, everyone's looking for the best points they can possibly get. They're looking for the most bang for their buck. But also, this is a good time for I know season 7, I think, didn't season 7 come to an end already?
Season 7 for our league play is not over. What is over, or about to be over, tomorrow is going to be our last regular gameplay for Sunday's league. Friday completed theirs last night. And then after tomorrow, we're kind of going to start going into like a bracket-style tournament system that's going to be determining who's going to be our overall winner for Season 7. We've had a lot of good players join this season, a lot of new players, and we've had some returning champions and returning substitutes also. So it's been really good to see all the old and new faces with that. And tune in tomorrow if you didn't know about that already. And we're going to be streaming and casting. You'll get to see me again, or you'll hear me again. You'll also see me, but oh goodness.
Woo! But yeah, so that's what I was gonna say is in regards to the season, like this right here is another way to like test your prospects on who you want to, coach for your, or not coach, but vet for your team. This is a great way to pick out like who works together and who doesn't. And honestly, had it not been for all the like sneaky little goals that I think blue team honestly has gotten, these guys are looking great on the orange side. They're not given. It's not that they're giving blue an inch and they're taking a mile, but they're playing the field the best they can. Nobody home on that one. Look at that right there, Daddy David from all the way basically in their back third, shoots one and snipes it from the backfield.
You can see Lickety, he tried to swoop in there, but the Dominus, as aerodynamic as it is, just wasn't able to fly quick enough for that save. But it did give Orange Team another chance, another prayer, a wish and a prayer, trying to get these points recovered and these goals recovered. There is only almost 30 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to have to score 2 on here and try and disrupt this play like we had mentioned before. Ball's going to go back into the Orange Team side. A good cutoff, taking it away from Papa Rolls, centering it in front of the Orange Team's net. They're going to have to scramble to try and get this away. Oh, and a double whiff there, but Fishman trying to center it out, passing it over incidentally, but saved by the post, the double post save. Incredible.
Oh no, Daddy David on the whiff. Look at that, the quick chat there, right there, proving everything. Daddy David kicking themselves on that one. I mean, yeah, this game is gonna go by the way of blue, but as I said, this squad on orange, even though it was randomized, they are looking really good. So maybe prospect for season 8 or the end of the, I don't know, maybe.
I won't say it could happen, but it's plausible maybe if they can get a hell of a pinch to just only have 1 second taken away from them on this. It is equalizing just a little bit here, but maybe Orange Team can sneak in one more goal just to take it to the road. And that, I think, is going to be it. But we're going to try and keep it into play. They're just having fun. And touchdown. Blue Team, congratulations. Percussive, thank you for subbing in for Blue Team and keeping the ball rolling on the stream.
Yeah, Percussive pulling in for Scrizzy there, getting the points, I guess, collecting Scrizzy's points. So they're gonna move forward. I mean, they take 3 right there. They're the MVP. But I love to see the fact that all these teams that are being put together are 100% like they're doing the best they can to work together. Like you can look at Orange. Yes, Daddy David got all those points, but the rest of the team worked so well together that they definitely stayed on the coattails of Daddy David. So.
No, they did. They had a really good, worthwhile effort, and
I got the scores from the other
didn't
game.
back down. They didn't give up and throw their hands and walk away like an old chart would do.
Sorry to cut you off, Rain. I got the scores in for the other team, and I know we're running a little late, so I want to go ahead and get moving here. So let me pull up this sheet, and we will roll for the final teams. And Lou and Percussive as filling in. You guys, there were no no points to be transferred over, so it should be fine. So I'm sharing the screen right now on Twitch. Everything looks good as far as I can tell. I hope everything looks good. Yep. All right, we're gonna roll for the third round.
What you gonna do? Like a drum roll, please.
Okay, I'm sorry, we've got somebody mixed up here. Game 1. Did I mix that up? Hoosier was 2. Gotcha. Hoosier was actually 2 points. With 209. Okay, I just got the players mixed up. My bad. Good catch. Thank you. All right, here we go. I'm going to hide the names, hide the scores. I can't do that.
Alrighty, it's gonna be our last.
All right, roll 3. Some stacked GC lobbies here. Keep going till we see something that looks playable.
Something that looks playable.
Yeah. Here we go. So this might be a little tough for the P3 and the goal 1. We don't want to make sure they're separated. This looks
Game 2 or RLO2 looks like that would be an interesting game. You got a plat gold on either side of the teams, a GC on either side of the teams.
Stacked on 5 here, so I don't want to do that. This looks okay, I think. Split GCs, P3. All right, let's do it. Yep, here we go. All right, here's the games. Which game you guys want to cast, Rain and Taquito? Which lobby you want to go into?
Just looking at, as far as what the closest and most even matchup would be 3.
100%.
It's all champs.
Literally, 3 is probably the best game.
That looks solid.
Have some returning players. Doggo again, Fro, Big G and Silver, Mikey again, Thomas. These are all players that we've already seen a little bit, and they're gonna be it's gonna be a high skill level for sure.
All right, we'll go to 3 then. Give me a minute to get started.
I really don't see any kind of weak links. Anyone on RLOF3 for blue or orange, honestly.
Right.
Spicy, yeah.
It is literally the most even match on the board.
Maybe I'll need their.
A lot of different play styles, but skill-wise, there's not really anyone on here that really, even though there's some that are C1, C2, and C3, and just by numerical order, 3 is higher than 1, but these players, they're all evenly very matched. It's going to come down more to their individual play styles and how well they mend with their teammates and also going against their opponents.
That is probably the best way to put that. That is easily the best way to say that right there. Is you look at the skill, you look at the ranks between each 3 of them, or each team of 3 is what I'm trying to say. There is 2 C2, or excuse me, C2, C3, the lowest rank is C1. That's
not a difference.
That's what I'm saying. The only difference is that C1 maybe not be able to air roll and control the ball in the air as good as the rest of them. That's literally it.
And I've seen it go both ways. It's, again, we have a freestyler or 2 on either team or both on one team, and that kind of plays a factor into how you play in an actual comp 3v3 match versus just a 1v1. And it's going to be interesting. Sometimes they're harder to play with, freestylers, but sometimes they are able to kind of keep contention of the ball, hold it a little bit closer, and buy their team time, or make the other team panic a little bit. So it can fall either way.
I couldn't say it better myself. Literally. Could not say it better myself.
Well, thank you.
That's
well,
perfect.
Any predictions? Blue? Orange?
I'll go blue this time. I'll go blue.
You're going blue?
Yeah.
Blue Man Group?
Blue Man Group, absolutely.
All right, well, that's going to be orange for me. And one of our own production members and host, Big Gigantic on the orange team, going to be rooting for you there. And ooh, we have cars on the field. Silver is facing backwards right now, though. But let's see if everyone's kind of going to get it together here, and we're going to be able to save this match.
Oh, Mike is here. That's who we were waiting on. Oh, Big G left.
Oh, no. Why does this always happen?
You know, we're just old. That's what it is. We're just old. It's fine. It's all good.
Alrighty. Well, I think we might be having a restart. Oh, Big G is rejoined. Skitch, you make the call.
Yeah, we need you here, Skitch.
All right. Well, or
Hold on, I wasn't coming out quick. No restart. They're just playing. They had AFK teammates at the beginning. That happens in ranked games all the time, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's just what it is. Sometimes you get into a ranked game and you're playing a 2v2 and it's really a 1v2, and then sometimes it turns into a 3v2 because, you know, that's how it works in this game. It's Rocket League. Anything can happen.
Yep. Well, doesn't mean that it's out of the wind yet for Orange Team now that we are a full-fledged force here, and they're trying to make some aggressive moves here right off the docket. Doggo is able to get boost to recollect here, tries to get the shot out to the Orange Team side, but was taken away by 2 opposing members.
But look at the control, Rain. Look at where Orange Team is. They may be getting these clears, but Orange Team is spending so much time in the blue team half. They're gonna have to get something. Defro trying to get something off the ceiling there. Big G pushing it downfield. Thomas Pax, though, easy save, but it's right back to Big G, who isn't able to control it long enough to get a shot to the back wall. But again, look, we spent what, 10 seconds over in the orange half. We're back in the blue.
Yep. No, just like I said before, it's gonna be some really skill level. They're all on the same shelf. They're all in the same store right now, but it's going to be very different because everyone's got different play styles, and Big G taking advantage of Doggo there and with a demo as well, was able to get it on top of the Nomad, very difficult, and get a good flick right over Mikey.
I hate trying to control the ball on top of the car with the Nomad. It is, you don't know. It's like driving a ball with a ball on top of the ball. It's like driving a ball with wheels.
Brother.
Exactly. It's like the Scarab, you know, stuck his thumb in its mouth and blew itself up, and we got the Nomad. That's pretty much what we're working with.
I see it as like if a Scarab and a Merc had a baby, that is what would come out.
That sounds like a Chihuahua and a Pit Bull having a baby. Don't do that. Don't speak that into existence.
Those genetics just don't line up there.
Yeah, no, not at all. But what does line up is Silver 9500 on that shot, but it's not going to be on the back, or it's not going to be anywhere near what they wanted. Big G, though, trying to line one up as well over there in that left corner, but can't. So it's up to Silver, gets a good challenge. But Mike is there to easily carry it away. Doggo with the challenge. But, again, we are just hanging out in this blue half. We're just, the orange is living there right now, Rainwater.
Yeah, they have planted roots, and they're taking claim over the whole field. They're colorblind. They don't see colors right now. It's just a net is a net, and they know which one they need to point name towards right now. But blue team looks like they're struggling a little bit here. Just all the pressure and aggressiveness coming back from orange team, and orange team has been holding it down really well defensively, and they haven't really been scrambling. No panics yet. But Doggo's going to try and go in, but that big, beautiful Nomad just got in the way.
It's great for saves, it's great for bumps, it's great for blocks. It's just great all around, you know what I'm saying? It's a great car. But
and it's only $19.99.
Exactly, yeah. Only 3 payments of $19.99. But what's free is Defro's goal right there. As you watch all 3 of the blue members returning to the net, trying to get there, and Defro's just like, I just gotta like lightly tap this in. You're all racing. I'm moving slow.
Yeah, and one more thing to kind of throw in with that, Doggo, he is one of our European players, and I think one thing that could be affecting the blue team here, positionally and everything basically, is his ping. He is kind of sitting there with 120 plus ping right now, so it could definitely be difficult for him playing on East servers, but we do try to do the best for him and play on the East instead of West, even over here in North America.
You know what's crazy is recently I got to cast the Old Farts IGL team, and in IGL we get a lot of people who sign up, and they mainly sign up for US East, but a lot of them sign up for West as well. And one of the games that I had recently, the guys were actually playing from a different country, and I believe they were playing from Colombia in South America.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
As you were talking, I caught a little bit of a whiff of it, but maybe those of you in Twitch can replay it back and watch. But Big G, and I'm not sure if it was Doggo or Mikey, were either in a Rule 1 or just humping the post or something.
Maybe it was just a good old Mexican standoff. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's gonna have to replay and clip it or watch it or confirm it for me, because I caught a glance of it at the last second.
But one was just like, you go, no, you go, no, you, no, you. I'm not gonna. Well, you better.
Trying to be gentlemen.
Right.
But keeping the ball up, and maybe one for the road. And let's see, did that actually top it off? I think Dr. Fro may have stolen possession of tournament points from Big G by getting that goal. I'm going to say yes and confirm it for myself just based off the math here, but Fro is going to have 3 tournament points, Big G with 2, and Silver, just for tagging along and participating, you get 1 point, bud. But congratulations to Orange Team. After this, guys, we're going to be going into our best of 3 series, I think. Skitch, please correct me if I'm wrong by saying that. But I think he'll be back.
Yeah, Rain. Yeah,
Well,
we usually do a best of 3 for the finals with the top 6 players here. So, yeah, that was definitely a goal steal by Dr. Fro to get that last 100 points. Otherwise, he would have been behind Big G. So, he was living up to
wonder if it made a difference.
In terms of placement?
Everyone, yeah, as far as everyone goes.
And, that was Dr. Fro's first tournament point. So unless he spoiled Big G somehow, that would be the only impact there. But let me check the scoreboard reports. We'll head back to the lobby here and see how things are going.
You hate to see it, though. If that's the first tournament point and it was stolen by Dr. Fro, dang, dude.
Oh, no. It's the other way. It was Dr. Fro's first tournament point, so it wasn't enough for him to make the finals, but we'll see if it keeps Big G from the finals.
I got you.
Yeah.
He got to leave as a winner, at least. Was able to be MVP for his team, so that's something that counts.
That's the important part, right?
Take it away from Big G also. That also is a good count.
That's just funny.
So.
That's just funny.
All right, I got the scoreboards here. I will start punching the numbers.
Oh, I'm looking at chat here. Big G said it was communicated. I did it so he had a chance of making it. So that, what a kind gesture. But I don't believe it for a second. I think Big G threw it away.
Agreed.
But I'm just kind of looking at the sheet here and seeing all the updates go in. It looks like Hoser, blue team from the second group, came out as a win, and Hoser was able to get 3 tournament points there and has won all 3 of these best of ones here. So I think he's definitely going to be up there along with Baps, Rumblefish also, and maybe Rigel, depending how his game went. He has 6 total. He has been MVP for game 1 and game 2.
I do want to point out this game here. Sorry, Rain. Looking at the scoreboard for RLFO 3 with the bronze player. I'm sorry, the gold player. He got 8 points.
Oh my gosh! No
Lord.
way.
He got carried by Black Flame there.
Wow. All right. Well, I don't know if it'll be possible, but it certainly could be, because you have to get. I mean, this is 3 games, so at 9 points, if you were to have a perfect run through, and he has 8 out of those 9, so we might have a gold in the grand finals.
No. He got 8 points on the scoreboard.
Oh, okay.
He managed to get a tournament point, but only
okay.
only got 8 points on the scoreboard. So
I see where
here,
so
So in the
Literally
past,
8
yeah,
points.
Yes.
He touched the ball 4 times, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, yeah, he definitely touched the ball 4 times.
Oh my goodness
But
gracious.
that he
That is
touched the ball.
incredible.
That's a plus. I guess especially against who he was playing there, Cat and Lickety Split.
Kalissa, Paw, Lickety, yep. Those are all big
Alright.
I was about to say, how did a Cold get 8 out of the 9 possible tournament points? That's crazy.
Yeah, they just came in and they were like, so this is me. I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum. So taking these 8 points. Thank you.
All right, so far just looking at points right now for totals. I see 7 points. Yeah, Hoosier and Babs is kind of up there.
This is a situation I was not. I got a tie for.
Do we do a best of 1v1? Best of 1v1?
Hey guys, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to the lobby now. We have a tie in this game, so.
Wow. Are we about to throw down and do a 1v1?
Let me see. Let me.
And it was with percussive
too.
If it impacts the standings, then we'll have to do something. But right now, I give them both 3 tournament points at 621, and then Rigel gets his 1 tournament point here. So let's see if that impacts the. Whoops. Wrong column. Sorry. We'll see if that impacts the final score. How did Fallen manage to pull that off, sir? Impressive.
Fallen's a beast. Since I've been playing with him, I think when I first met him, he was kind of in the lower diamond range, and as far as his score goes and his rank for this tournament, I see he's at C2 now. So he's gone up, and it seems like every time I've played with him, he's kicking my butt more and more, and it's making me have to try and get better.
But that's what you need, Rain. You need to have your butt kicked when you're trying to get better at Rocket League.
Exactly.
You gotta play with the better people. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll get my cheeks handed to me any day of the week in those private lobbies. It's made me a better player, honestly.
Yo, watch the wording on this. We have some adults in chat that may not be able to handle that, okay?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that.
All right.
Where is
So
Mr.
I'm going to
Diddly
explain here.
or whatever his name is?
Sorry, Taquito.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Sketch.
So I'm talking to both Twitch and the lobby in Discord, so you guys can hear me off. So I'm going to sort here for the tournament points. Let me highlight these guys because, like I said, if there has to be a decision to be made, we'll deal with that. But top 6 players will move on. We'll just go top seeding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you 6 will play best of 3. Everybody got that? We're playing best of 3, so don't leave after the first game, please.
Everyone leave for the first game.
Before I roll, don't forget we were doing the ugly car contest. So if you are done playing, you can go up to the ugly car channel and put a reaction to the one you think that is the most vomit inducing, and we'll give it a couple days, and I'll throw
vomit inducing.
I'll throw 1,000 credits to the top reaction getter there. Courtesy
there you
of,
go.
What I'm hearing is react to the most absolutely beautiful car you've ever seen in your life.
All right, so I score, and so here's your top 6 players: Rigel, Big G, Big Gigantic. You're not the Big G of the server anymore. That goes to Big Green. Rigel, Big Gigantic, Baps, Hoosier, Rumblefish, and average bronze player, Mr. Black Flame himself. And wow, you guys were winning all your games almost. So the teams will be Rigel, Baps, and Rumblefish versus Big G, Hoosier, and Black Flame. Got that?
Alrighty, boy, that's gonna be an intense matchup.
Yeah, let me just copy these over here. So usually we take a little break, but given that we're a little behind, I want to go and just get moving here. So, so that's that, and I will set up what you call it, Twitch prediction as well. Okay. So
we get to spin points. Let's go.
Yeah. Everybody else, thanks for participating. Again, sorry for the delays, but hope you all had fun. Hope you maybe made some new friends, and see you out in the private channels and whatnot. But we'll get these 6 going. This will be the blue team. and this will be the orange team. Let me get the Twitch predictions set up, and then we'll get the games going. Yeah.
And I'll. Okay, it looks like they've already done RLOF 1 and for this last series here.
Okay. All right. I'm turning on Twitch predictions for 5 minutes. And we'll
Alrighty, you heard it from Mr. Skitch himself. Please make your prediction. Bet your coins. Bet your hard-earned fart bucks. Is it fart bucks?
Fart coins. Fart coins.
Fart coins.
The latest NFTs.
Yep, the latest
Wait,
NFTs.
hold on. We're NFTs. I gotta go, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta bounce.
Okay, looks like they're
Were you scared like a phase incident was gonna happen?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm here for the NFTs, bro. Like, come on.
Alrighty, but again, make your predictions. On blue team, we have Rigel, Baps, Rumblefish. And then on orange, we're having Big G, Big Gigantic, Hosier, and our average bronze player who is and was our first place winner from the last FunFest tournament we had some months ago. So he's going to be a little scary, a little bit intimidating, but I think it's good. I don't know. I'm going to go with my man Black Flame, average bronze player.
I just dropped 6K.
He's a close friend.
I just dropped 6K in the channel prediction for Black Flame and Big Gigantic.
Oh man, Big G and Black Flame, they're on the same team. I didn't even see that. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. But Rigel and Baps, I've accidentally 1v1 Baps before when everyone else abandoned our private lobby, and it was only me and him left, and he wipes the floor with me. So I know in a 1v1 situation, if it were to be Baps versus Black Flame, it could really fall either side. And Rigel, we have seen him many times. We've been casting a lot of his games. He has been carrying his team and has been making some very significant plays as well. And this is a best of 3 series, so even if they do lose one, the other team can come back and learn from it and maybe have a game 3.
I am hoping.
I think Big G didn't like losing his, or sorry, Big Gigantic didn't like losing his Big G status because he's waiting for his food. So he should be here shortly.
Big Gigantic was like, no. I am halting this match because I am not Big G.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Big G, he lost his Big G status when one of our members and one of our league players, Big Green, donated 47 subs within the past 2 weeks to our channel. He donated 25 last Sunday and donated a couple while he was playing his league matches last night. And yeah, definitely lost his status, but from what I may heard, there may be something in the future that everyone out there is going to be looking at. Maybe someone can regain their name for this Discord channel, and one will lose it. So keep your eyes out, keep your ears open for that.
If he gets his Big G status back, you know he's going to talk so much crap.
Yeah, he would. I mean, you already had to change it out of shame. Big Gigantic again.
Oh,
so
you hate to see it. You hate to see it, honestly.
Alrighty, I'm gonna make a little chat out there. Let's see, get in here. Everyone's good. It looks like both teams ready. Looks like it.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this?
Good luck, have fun from Baps himself. Big G says thank you. And let's go racing here, man. We're game 1, best of 3 series on the field. This is the grand finals for our second annual FunFest tournament.
I gotta say, the people on the field too, like I've seen these names before. These guys are nothing to sneeze at on either side. They're both teams stacked with excellently talented players, and it's nice to actually see Rumblefish again. I haven't seen Rumblefish in a little bit, but that's because I'm not here all the time casting, but I have casted a few of Rumblefish's games. Even though I did not vote for them in the prediction, I still enjoy seeing the player play.
No, absolutely. And with here, Baps, was able to sneak it in there, but Rigel, I think, is trying to take repossession. A little bit of a battle here now, center field. Big G may be able to take advantage of the situation, but didn't have the boost there, but was able to collect it from the blue team's side. Hozier going to try and slow down the ball a little bit, collect it in this corner, but Big G is going to take advantage of it, try and push forward. Rigel kind of scrambling to keep a block on that ball while Gigantic is clearing out the net, but Baps is going to send it center field, try and buy the blue team a little bit more time.
Buying more time indeed, but that is actually what Big Gigantic decided to do with possession right there. Little double commit on the net, but it's because Hozier was kind of awkward in a bad position. They're going to try to return fire now, going back to the blue half. Big Gigantic is whiffing. That has got to be a crucial miss you don't want to whiff in that situation. If you looked, the net was wide open. Oh my gosh, Rigel coming from the corner. We didn't even see where he was, but he got there lickety split right on time. And the pass to the mid to Baps. Blue is going to take the first point, and what a way to start this game.
Yeah, Rigel was able to get the clear right over the head, and Big G was not able to clear it out enough, giving Baps that possession and their first goal for this first game. Now going to go back into this really touchy kickoff, a demo center field, but a miss on the net. Luckily for Orange Team, they need to try and, a near save there. Hozier was able to get that and recollect on there one more time. Black Flame tries to float out in the net for a save, but a little bit of damage being done. Everyone is going to be scrambling now. Blue team is looking cool as a cucumber right now and is still keeping and holding on possession of this ball.
I don't even know what just happened in front of the orange net, but they escaped with no goals scored on them. And let me tell you, that scramble was looking like a bunch of eggs downfield because I couldn't tell who got the save, who was getting the ball, who was touching that, who was touching this. And right now, all we're seeing is that back and forth gameplay because we finally, everybody's kind of calmed down. They realize they got to reset, but resetting and slowing the play down may not be the move here. You may want to push your offense, Baps, get a good look at a pass down in the midfield, but unfortunately couldn't get anything on it. The mileage gained, though, from these positional plays, Rain, are amazing.
Yeah, Blue Team, they have been doing a great job of not throwing the ball away, and if anything, if they're unable to do something with a certain play, being able to hand it over to their teammate or get a good back pass in to relieve some of that pressure from them, and have been playing very smart, very positionally. And I don't want to say he's kind of a sleeper here, but man, Black Flame, we haven't really been talking about him very much. He hasn't been really making his presence known on the field yet, and just seems like he's almost a little bit lost, but is still scaling the leaderboards for the Orange Team.
I don't think it's the fact that Black Flame has been quiet or anything. I believe Black Flame has actually been they've been playing position. They've been doing a lot of good things for the Orange Team, which is holding the ball when they need to hold on to the ball, getting to the ball when they need to get to the ball. Right there, two great touches, but it does send the ball down the opposite way, and the teammates on the Orange side unable to put themselves in a position to save the ball. Blue Team up 2-0. We've got a minute left though, Rain. Can they do something?
A minute is all that you need plus some, especially for some of these players. They can really change it up and make a last-second decision and see if they can get on the board here, though. A little bit of a no-ball 50 there in the air just a moment ago. A demo, Baps taking out Hozier, and it just looks like right now we have two of the Orange Team kind of circling right now on the blue side, trying to make a play, but Baps is just not going to let it happen and keeps it out.
That was a great save by Baps, actually. That was an excellent save. Hozier, though, getting a touch they probably didn't want, seeing as they were trying to follow it up. You could tell that they were looking for something a little different, but couldn't get the ball. It was just like right into the way of what they needed. But with these passes out, I mean, like more possession needs to come in handy for the Orange squad. It's not, their possessions aren't netting them very much offensive prowess this game, but we do have a best of 3 series, hopefully, or excuse me, best of 5, win 3. So
Yeah, no, it seems like Rigel, if anything, has recognized some of the skill set from the opposing team. And even though we were kind of on the orange team side, he's been really good. He just did it about 10 or 15 seconds ago of taking away the chances that Black Flame or Big G could potentially have to make a play. If anything, he's just not letting go and throwing it away. He is keeping it tucked in really, really close to him and just trying to get out a clean 50 or a good pass to one of his teammates, and has been really smart.
It is best of 3. We're just gonna...
Yeah. I was gonna say I realized I misspoke because I was thinking it was best of 5. No, guys, it's best of 3. Don't listen to me. Old man syndrome coming out.
All good, but congratulations, blue team, getting one on the board there. Baps having, I'm not sure, Skitch, if you can correct me or not. Will they be gaining, like, would Baps be getting 3 tournament points right now?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of that, and because the way we do the payouts is the first place player will get 1,000 credits, and then we'll sliding scale down for the winner. So,
do any of their previous tournament points before the grand finals count towards this?
No, it's all been reset. It's just how they score in this best of 3.
Okay, so Baps is going to be leading out with 3 tournament points. And I cannot remember now who was on second and last for that. Oh, I see it right here. Rigel will have 2 and Rumble will have 1 just to get on there. So like Skitch said, clean slate for everybody going in here. All of your tournaments beforehand did not matter. And I just feel like I'm so wrong on how I thought these games were going to play out, or at least in game 1. And it's definitely going to be interesting to see if there's any kind of gameplay or changes from the orange team going into the second game.
I mean, this just goes to show you that you can have a very strong player like that of Black Flame, and if your other teammates cannot step up, that one player in a lobby worth of other high-level players, it doesn't mean that they can carry it all the way. That shot's going to go down. Rumble Fish is gonna help Big Gigantic out, and the drought is seemingly over for the orange squad as they are the ones who strike first here in this game number 2.
Yeah, that's orange team's first goal scored for this best of 3 series, and I think it's good. They kind of got their feet wet. They got some momentum built up, but it may be a little bit too soon to tell. There are only 30 seconds drained down off the clock here. Big G tries to make a pass out to Hosier, but a good clear away from the blue team, a whiff and an opportunity for Baps to now take it downfield. But looks like Black Flame, he's going to try and take repossession, keep on going, very low boost, but was able to get it away for just a moment, enough for Hosier to try and make a play here. Again, low boost for the orange team, but was able to get a lucky bounce off the back of Hosier and into Big G's hands, scoring them, now leading with 2-0.
Isn't this what a turnaround, Rain?
Oh my
We're not
gosh.
even a minute. We're not even a minute into game number 2, and Orange is already up 2 points.
Yeah, Orange team has got it together, and they definitely had a little timeout and reconsidered what they needed to change and do. And it seems like they got a good grip on what they need to continue with through this game and for game 3, because they do need to win this to go into a game 3.
That is what everybody wants to do. When you lose round 1, you think to yourself, okay, we got to push it to game 3. You win round 1, okay, we want to close this out in game 2. But the team that usually loses, they've got that 1 minute to sit there and go, okay, what do we need to do? How do we fix this? And how you fix it right now on the side of Orange is just more offense. And that's exactly what they've done. They've turned the offense all the way to 11, and it is just, they're firing on all cylinders.
I mean, and one thing that also could have been fixed from this is the first time any of these players have had a consistent team. They've been playing with different members, and Baps, right when I was in the middle of that, was able to score 1, putting them on the board here. A bad mistouch for the orange and centering it down open net. Good for him.
Another really good thing that I'm starting to notice about this too is blue isn't giving orange a lot of opportunities to hit the ball towards their side. And the ones they are giving, yeah, the defense may be, kind of scrambling a bit. They may give themselves a little bit of openings, but it's not like orange isn't really trying for these goals. They have had to actually slot and position every single shot. I almost spoke a little too soon right there, but Baps is able to get it away.
Yeah, he was. And from what I'm seeing now, a lot more this game than last game. The 50s is what seems to be of greater importance than anything, even positionally wise and trying to keep possession of the ball. Just a moment ago, just about even the last minute, there was 5 or 6 50s that happened on the left side of the field up against the wall, and just depending who wins those 50s with everyone on really low boost is going to be a crucial moment for who is able to take advantage of the situation with the low boost. And it looks like blue team was able to get it and sneak one more by. Rumblefish down to Baps, a center pass to Rumble, and a double miss. A little bit of confusion there for the orange team.
I'm honestly gonna say I don't know. I don't want to contradict you. I don't know if it was confusion or if it was panic, because you saw Black Flame literally jump trying to guess where that ball was going to go. That was a panic jump. But I guess the first thing, the confusion was Hoosier. They were trying to get away from the front of the net, but it doesn't matter because now Blue has been listening to the stream and they have turned their offense up all the way to 11, and everybody is just hammering the orange side. We've got a tie ball game.
Yeah, no, orange team, they had a really good lead on it, and then what I've seen lost from them in this game is they lost that aggression and that push that they had in the first minute. They had 2 goals scored within the first minute and a third closely followed behind it. And the blue team has just cranked it up, just like you said, and has taken repossession of the field and that aggressiveness and has been trying to put orange into some really bad landlocked situations that they just don't know how to deal with.
Funny that you say landlocked, because like I said, we're on Aquadome or something, but these guys, you can tell that they're feeling the pressure. The way they're playing is much different. Look at that double commit right there. We don't see stuff like that coming out from these guys, but Big Gigantic getting the demo, but it doesn't matter because Rigel's going to put one top shelf right underneath the crossbar. 1:22. This was Orange's game, but it has now become nothing but blue players, blue goals, and blue shots.
Yep, they have time. Orange team does have time to try and recollect and get back from what they first had in the first minute of this series. With an opportunity here, Baps was able to get kind of a throwaway of a ball back to orange team, but was able to take repossession of the ball once again. Black Flame's going to try and make a play, but gets passed out by Rumblefish, turning it into a goal. There is going to be much more difficult than ever before to try and make up those last 2 points, at least tied into overtime.
And that's just what you call a slam dunk, Rain. That, unfortunately, Black Flame getting dunked right there by Rumblefish. You have got to just imagine putting yourselves in the mentality of these players right now. They have got to be feeling it. Like what did we do wrong? Where did we go wrong? Rumblefish right there trying to put another on the board, but can't. Big G getting the bump here. Big Gigantic, excuse me. Hoosier looking to put it on. Good 50. The post denies Rumblefish. Oh my gosh, Big Gigantic using that big old car of his. All 3 members caught up on the blue. Here is Black Flame to try to get something to happen. The reset. It's off the back wall. No, in the play. Stops, and we're going the other way.
Oh, it hurt. It hurt so much. The orange team, they had a perfect opportunity there with all 3 of blue team all just bumping and right in between, right in front of their net. And gosh, Big G, he tried to really get it out of there and clean it out, but unfortunately it was centered out and they were able to get away with the panic here. But Black Flame's going to try and make another play here. It is centered out in front. Baps with the miss. Big G needs to try and make a play. He's able to get it over Baps, but Rigel is going to take the opportunity away, giving it back. Rumble and Rigel passing it back and forth. Baps touching the ball, able to go up for the air dribble, not enough boost to finish, and G drops the ball quite literally and ends it. Blue team coming out with their second win. Are we going to have a game 3, Skitch, or is this going to be the tell-all?
Nope, that's it. Best of 3. Looks like Baps definitely ran away with it there. So.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Blue team. You were the top 3 of this tournament, and Baps, able to get the 3 tournament points, and Rumble just only getting the 1 was short by 6 points from getting 2 over Rigel and maybe switching the place up a little bit there. But I think he's going to be calculating out the points here, and it looks like we have a winner. Baps, you are now crowned our second annual FunFest tournament winner.
Hey, let's move up
Followed-
to the lobby and talk with the players while they're all up there. So go
Yeah, no, we'd love to talk, and maybe we'll have to hear from Black Flame. You know, handing the crown over.
Yeah. All right, we're moving up. Hey guys, you are on stream. Rain Taquito, you got some questions for the players there?
I just want to know, Baps, man, how did that feel? You guys absolutely turned that game around. Game 2 started and it was kind of all over the place for Blue, but then you guys literally flipped it on its head, winning by 2.
Yeah, good vibes. I think we were all just kind of hanging out, and at no point in game 2 were any of us upset or tilted or nervous. We were just kind of hanging out. Said we had a lot of time left, and we tied the game with like still more than half the game left after being down 3. So I think we had plenty of time to work with, and we just used it.
No, y'all did a great and incredible job. I know we were definitely wrong by saying who we thought the winners were going to be. I'm sure it had to be just absolutely nerve-wracking going up against the previous winner from the last FunFest tournament, Black Flame, and just still showing dominance on the field over him and really keeping that possession away from him and out of his hands.
Yeah, you don't want to give the ball to Black Flame. It's usually bad. If he has 100 boost in ball, it's bad for your team. So we're just
it's a dangerous situation.
Yeah, just trying to bump and demo and keep the ball away from good players.
Black Flame left the voice chat real quick. I think he was he didn't want to be shamed there for losing.
Hang on.
Finals,
hang on. Let me say something to Big G real quick. Or excuse me, Big Gigantic. You lost the title, man.
I actually did not. I did not. I won the game.
But you lost the Big G title. What happened? I'm hearing that you're not Big G anymore. I heard that was Big Green.
So that is false. I don't know where you're hearing that from. So we did a 1v1.
We haven't had the official show match yet.
We did a 1v1, and he said, if you beat me, give me 2 weeks to train, and we'll do a show match. And I beat him, and now he's training. So once the show match is going to decide who keeps the name.
Okay, so right now, Big Gigantic is officially Big G. We're hearing this on the RL stream. RL Ulthar stream.
I'll let it slide. We'll let Big Gigantic be.
We'll let it slide from now.
Yeah, but Big Green is training. He's doing his Rocky montage right now, running up the steps, and he'll be ready to go in 2 weeks.
Yep,
it was a close game. I only beat him by a goal, so I'm excited to see.
All right, well, everybody, I'm gonna wrap this up. Congratulations, Baps, first place, Rigel, second overall, Rumble, third overall, and I'll talk to you guys about some prizes. Don't forget to, if you're in the Discord, or if you're not yet in the Discord, hit exclamation Discord and Twitch, and you'll get the link. We're doing an ugly car contest. You saw the abomination that Big G was driving. Come into the Discord in the in-house tourney category. There's an ugly car submissions channel. Go there and put a reaction on ones that you think deserve the prize, and we'll let him vote for a couple days, and I'll talk to the winner about getting some credits. And anybody else have any other final closing thoughts?
Also, tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have the last regular play for our Sundays League. It will start at 4 p.m. Eastern on this Rocket League Old Fart stream. So you don't want to miss that. It is going to be the last chance for some of these Sunday teams to make a difference before we go into a bracket-style tournament for the end of our Season 7. So tune in for that. And then Baps, I'm sorry I cut you off. Go right ahead.
No, you're totally good. I just want to say a big thank you to Skitch for organizing it and for being so good with Excel. You're truly a wizard.
My pleasure. Like I was telling other people, I used to be a tournament organizer, so this is a fun hobby for me, and it's something that I enjoy doing. I wish I could do it more often. Just been really busy recently, but looking forward to seeing a bunch of you out in Dallas. If you're listening on Twitch and you are going to Worlds, hit me up. We'll let you know where we're all sitting, and we'll have a get together out there.
Yeah, big thank you to Skitch again, and yep, you'll get to see him at Dallas.
My pleasure. All right, folks.
He's going.
I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna send us to raid Glinty TV. He's actually been a Discord member for a long time, but he hasn't been participating much. So let's go raid over there and tell him to start joining the Discord and playing with some of us.
Yep.
But
Everybody spam chat, Rocket League Old Farts,
right,
raiding,
right.
inundating.
He'll know who we are.
Yeah, have
All
a
right.
great weekend. Rest of the weekend, y'all. Thank you.
Thank
too.
you,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Thanks for playing. Have a
Congratulations.
great weekend. Take care, everybody.
Ciao.
Where's the raid? There we go.
Where's the raid button?
I don't know. I use this damn technology.